everyone, and thanks for joining me one more time in Celie's Kitchen. Now guys, today I'll be making a very special dish. Now, most of you know it as Dutty, Jack mackerel, tin mackerel, tin bomb, flash out, and so many different names we Jamaicans have for this particular dish. Well, today I'll be making this with the authentic Grace butter beans, and I'll be whipping it up, frying it up, and of course I'm going to add a very special sauce to it. And with that, I'm going to be making some green bananas and some whole wheat dumplings. Whole wheat dumpling, guys, banana and Dutty gal. So guess what? Stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe to Celie's Kitchen YouTube channel. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start out by cutting my bananas and marking them. Back home, we usually peel the bananas out the skin, but since I moved to America, I have not been doing that. I have been just cutting off the top and the bottom and just marking them. And they actually taste better. You know, it retains all the vitamins and minerals inside the banana itself, and it's also very tasty. So right now I'm just cutting the top and the bottom off and marking them, and I have some coconut milk water that's boiling over here in my pot. And follow me. I have, and I'm not using a green pot today guys, I'm using my cast iron red pot. So I'm dropping these bananas in. It's already boiling. So I'm boiling my bananas and dumpling today in authentic coconut milk. So I'm just gonna get rid of these banana pieces right here. And of course guys, I'm gonna wash my hands because I have to make my dumplings. I already made the dough, so I'm just gonna wash my hands. Okay, so I'm going to start out by making my dumplings. So this dough consists of whole wheat flour, oatmeal, flaxseed meal, and of course a pinch of salt. So I'm making these in little balls, squeeze in the middle, and of course I'm gonna drop them in my pot. So guys, I don't know about you, but what I normally do, I normally clean my mackerel when I take it out of the can. You know, the way they process this thing, the gut and everything is on the inside. So I always make sure that I clean the inside. So what I do, I just open the mackerel and I take the excess of gut out. And they said the bone is good for you, but I never normally cook out the bone, so I normally take out the bone as well. So I normally take out the bone. So I'm taking this out guys. I normally take it out on a napkin, and I normally just open them up. I normally just open them up guys, and I take the gut out. I gotta clean it. I don't eat mackerel from everybody guys, because I'm not sure if everybody does it the way I like it. So my way of doing it, I clean the inside of the mackerel before I actually cook it up. Some people cook everything up. Kudos to them, but I don't do it that way. I have to clean it out. The same thing with sardines. I don't eat sardines, but whenever I'm making it for hubby, I make sure that I take out the inside and the bones. No, the bones are good for you though, but I just don't like it. So I'm splitting the mackerel steaks in two each piece. So we have a good amount right here on this plate. Okay guys, so my pot is already hot. So I'm adding to this some grapeseed oil. And then I have cut up over here some green sweet peppers, some tomatoes, some onions, and of course the good old Scotch bonnet pepper. Yes ma'am, Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. And guys, I couldn't cut up a lot because you know this pepper is very, very hot. So now guys, I'm gonna add my cut up seasoning to the oil. Okay guys, so I'm adding my various seasonings that I've cut up, and as I mentioned before, I have sweet pepper, thyme, tomato, and onions. So I'm adding this to the hot grapeseed oil. So guys, I'm sauteing this in this oil. Smelling good already, guys. I can smell the Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm telling you, the Scotch bonnet pepper turn up into this. Hope it's not too hot. Alrighty. So I'm going to add my mackerel and tomato sauce. And guys, some people, they break up their tin mackerel. I'm not gonna break mine. I prefer to have them in steak form. So guys, isn't this looking great in the pot? Look at it, smelling good and everything. Yes man, it's being cooked down. All right guys, so I'm using Grace butter beans, and I'm gonna use a half a can because if I use the whole can it will be too much. So I'm just going to use half of the can. I've already drained the excess water. So I'm spreading this out in my mackerel. So I'm going to leave it for a while to cook down, because you want the butter beans to get a little soft. These are firm. So you just want it to cook down properly in the sauce. And guys, this is smelling so awesome. All right guys, so to this I'm adding some crushed red pepper. Not a lot because I already have Scotch bonnet pepper inside. I'm adding some tomato basil garlic from Mrs. Dash, because mackerel, you don't need a lot of seasoning because it's already flavorful. And I'm adding a little bit of garlic powder from Grace. Just a sprinkle, just to taste, not a lot, not overbearing. And of course, guys, I do have some okras that I'm going to be adding to this mix as well. Not a lot, because I don't want this to be a slimy gravy or anything like that. So I'm just adding just a dash of it, just to enhance the dish. Not a lot, because I don't want it to be overbearing, as I told you. I just want it to be an addition that adds great taste to the dish. Okay, so while this is cooking down, guys, I'm going to turn my fire down because it's a little bit high, and I'm going to add a little water from my kettle. So you know this has to be cooked down properly. So over here, guys, I have a roasted pineapple habanero sauce. I got these in Costco's yesterday, and it's so tasty. I can't tell you. It's not sweet, but it's just a flavor to the dish. So I'm adding just a little bit of this on it. It's not sweet at all, guys, and it has a little spice to it. So this is all nice and spicy right here in this pot, guys. So I'm leaving this to cook for another 5-10 minutes or so, and then the food will be ready. So my pot is boiling over there and this is bubbling over there. So guys, let's wait for the finished product. I can't wait. So guys, there you have it. Tin mackerel at its best, otherwise known as Dutty gal, tin bomb, flash out. Yes man, this is what dinner looks like today. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great evening.